Hello humans, here I am back again on the YouTube, just giving a quick life update. So not a ton is happening lately, but life is good. We're still planning our vacation to go to Inverness in, next weekend. And then the weekend after that, we have a new trip, very exciting. Excited to announce that we're going to Northern Ireland. We're going to drive along the north coast and see the sights, and I'm super excited about it. I'm really excited about both of our trips, and I'll definitely be making vlogs about those, so I'll be looking forward to that. So lately I've been keeping a to-do list, and it's really keeping me on top of life, but it also kind of sucks because then I feel like I have a lot to do, but I don't, and I just need to keep doing stuff and having fun and doing stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to keep on top of things. Does anybody have any good tips for to-do lists? Because mine's just a weird paper. I feel like I like to physically cross things off, so I don't love a to-do list on my phone quite as much. But if anybody has any interesting to-do list tips, feel free to let me know, because I kind of go in and out of using lists, and whenever I'm using them, I'm like, I like this. This helps. This helps me feel like I'm actually accomplishing stuff. And yes, I do even have simple stuff like eat breakfast on there because I suck at eating breakfast. But lately, I've been doing it, people, so look, that could be you. You could be doing it. Going along with the to-do list, we've started running, and it's the worst. I don't get running. If you like running, I'm sorry, we can still be friends, but no. Seriously, the whole time I was like, I hate this so much, and we got home and I immediately sat down and Googled, why do people love running when it's literally the worst? And then Google just returned a result that was like, you're using literally wrong, and I was like, so not the point, Google. Don't change the subject. So over the weekend, this past weekend, we went to England for the first time, which should have been a bigger deal than it was, but it was really last minute. There was a group going down to the LDS temple there, and they're like, we have extra seats on the bus. So Joshua and I just kind of jumped on and went with them. It was a little bit harebrained. We just threw stuff in a backpack. Didn't really take many pictures, and I'm sure that Chorley, England isn't exactly the #1 spot to go in England, but it was really fun. And we did go for a nice walk. We didn't even really see much of the town because I kind of felt sick while we were on our walk, so we cut it short. But finally made it to England, and it was a great time, and I'm sure we'll be going down there many more times, hopefully very soon to London and other places where people actually want to go. Although, I don't know, it's all cool to us. That's the thing. It's all interesting and fun and cool to us. But other people are maybe like, what? That was your one England experience? What is wrong with you? On the bus, we listened to This American Life / Serial's new show, S-Town, and I don't even know if I would say I recommend it because it ruined my life, but it was really interesting, and I really appreciate the work that they do at This American Life. They always get people on there that really make me think about my assumptions and about the world, and even though I usually don't want to do those things, but they do good work. So support public radio, people. That is the message. I finally finished our tax return, and let me just tell you that trying to file taxes when you've moved out of the country, worked a bunch of jobs, had and closed a business, there's been school tuition paid, all of those different elements made for the most complicated tax filing I've ever done. And now I'm terrified of being audited and getting in trouble. I know that they're not too hard on you if you didn't purposely do something wrong, but it's kind of stressing me out. The good news is though, we are getting a big return, thankfully, because of school expenses and things like that. And we didn't even work the last 4 months of the year. So it's making good money, making no money, which made a difference as well. But we are going to be spending that money doing some traveling. And that's the reason why last week, right after I filed our taxes, I planned this whole trip to Northern Ireland and got everything booked and paid for, and so it all worked out in the end, even though it was really stressful. And also, of course, most interesting thing on this entire list of things to, tell you about is that I'm making a recipe book. Not a real recipe book, just of Joshua and Katie's recipes that we eat. But it's actually been really fun. I've gone through kind of old emails, recipes that people have sent me, just different files on my computer. I feel like all of our recipes were just kind of scattered about the internet and hither and yon, emails and random computer files and pictures on phones and things like that. So I'm finally putting that together. I also need to start sharing on my Facebook page some meal ideas and stuff. So if anybody wants some good recipes, let me know. We do have a fair number of fun crockpot recipes, meatless crockpot recipes, which is kind of cool. Those are kind of hard to come by, but there's this really good cheesy quinoa enchilada thing. I don't even know, guys. It's good. Anyway, it's been really fun. It's been nice to get those all together because I feel like every time we use a recipe, we have to like Google it, which is just kind of frustrating. And then we can't make our own notes of like little tweaks that we made and stuff. So it just makes it all the harder the next time we want to make that recipe deliciously. So stay tuned. I will definitely be keeping everyone posted about our trip to Inverness and then our trip to Northern Ireland. And I'm really excited about both of those. And we've been kind of enjoying the spring. It'll get like really warm and then kind of cold again. But we've gone for a lot of walks and again, running. So we got to go run right now. If you never see me again, you know that life was not worth living with running. Also, we've cut down to sugary treats only once a week, which is absolutely what we need to do because we were really going overboard. But now it's Easter this weekend, so anything can happen. Anything can happen Easter. Anyway, happy Easter, hearts, love to all, and enjoy, and, keep in touch, and bye-bye.